Works for me.
Slayer?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Pact of the Leviathans. That just seems really fitting.
Or, well, no, it's just supposed to be because Pact of the Deep Ones is already a thing.
Yeah, I was going to say Pact of the Deep Ones. I'm like,
Pact of the Deep Ones,
no.
Pact of the Fathomless.
There's also Pact of the Kraken, where you literally get to summon Krakens. I feel like Warlock's actually already done.
There's already quite a few that weirdly fit. And I was just like...
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we skip Warlock on this one. It feels like it's already been pretty well covered.
Surprisingly.
Fair. We can honestly also probably cover Skip Rogue as well because of Swashbuckler.
No, well, there is one thing. Because the Warlock Deep Ones is focused for land and not really sea. So I think just look at what they have and maybe edit it slightly to be more seaworthy. Like, I don't think Pack of the Deep Ones lets you breathe underwater or anything, which sounds something that an aquatic Deep Ones pack should do.
Which is odd because everyone recognizes that there's whole oceans in D&D, but there's not really any water stuff. There's like aquatic monsters and whatnot, but
I mean, there's the aboleths,
so, like, I suggest
but those
just
are
like
weird.
look at Pact of the Deep One and tweak it to be more sea based.
Yeah, like that's why I suggested the name of Pact of Leviathan, because, well, that just seems something really cool and seaworthy. Make a pact with an ancient sea creature. Yar. Yar, my mateys. Yar, my mateys. We're about to make a pact with an ancient creature of the deep. Arr. How many times am I got to save your ass? I need to remember to give you a better axe.
I'll be right back. I gotta make a quick phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Where do all these giant grasshoppers keep coming from? But, So I'm gonna have to remake Knim's character sheet, which I don't mind doing. But it's not like the campaign's gonna be ending for a little bit. So, I got time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mr. Incredible.
Yeah.
I got time. But every time he said that, he was running more and more late.
Yep.
Ah, dear lord, this game has some beautiful skyboxes. Screams of the damned calling out to me in the middle of the night. It's time to see Martha again. Triangles at the Circle Factory. My brain's just thinking of memes for some reason. So, how is the Slayers?
Doing good.
That is good. I'm going to go kill cool boss most likely.
Cool, cool.
I'm just waiting for stuff to refine so I can build my house.
Hmm.
And an actual lived-in house, not just a base full of random stuff for crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Why is an elephant called the divider of nations? No, I don't want to know. Ow. Automaton storage. You have to look into that. Right now, time to harvest the machines I killed. Oh, he's only gonna be. Wow, there's a lot of space just to run around.
I have returned.
Well, welcome back, Mr. Gideon.
Alright.
Game looks moderately interesting. Just check out this main page. Hello, Warlock Engineering. Thank you for watching. Alright. Oh, that's more elephant hide. Yeah, earlier I killed a wabbajack. I'm trying to remember what a wabbajack was, though. Ooh, quartz. What was the other classes you couldn't come up with a name for, Great? Soul?
Let's see. Fighter, rogue, sorcerer, and wizard.
Fighter might be a bit weirder. Huh. Sorcerer wizard might be a bit more simple. I guess it's just trying to figure out what exactly want the subclass to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, wizard, I was thinking I was probably going to end up making 2 subclasses.
Oh?
One more of like a magic focus subclass, because I'm sure that's what Slaya was more imagining with Shark Wizard.
Shark Wizard!
Wizard!
And
Shark
a
wizard.
second one being kind of like Blade Singer with a more like martial focus
Alright.
with inspiration from like samurai.
Alright. Because I am trying to think of like something for fighter at the moment.
Oh, I know what to do for the magic wizard.
Shark Wizard needs a Sharknado spell.
Yes.
For the wizard, I was gonna go with the phylum for sharks. which is Cordata.
Alright. So Slayer, you are allowing a Sharknado spell.
Basically, it's the meteor spell, but we play with a shotgun.
Yeah, I was about to say, I imagine that this is gonna be a 9th level spell.
Okay, I actually just got Wizard. Cordata for Shark Wizard, and then Torrent for the melee cast Wizard.
Alright.
And Sorcerer, I'm trying to think of a way to like maybe do like Mariana's Trench.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the climbing gear in this game is really fun.
Maybe.
Ah yes, she is playing in one of my spare boxes. And she's sounding adorable.
Ooh. What about Abyssal Trench for Rogue?
I thought we said we're not gonna do Rogue because of the swashbuckler. That's already pretty fitting.
Yeah, but that's not really like aquatic base. It's
Oh,
piratey,
no, but
yeah.
it is.
It is pretty themed to a pirate adventure,
I
as
think-
is.
I think that rogue is fine.
A teleportation slash banishment spell to the Mariana Trench. I
No, that's a
banished.
spell that sends you through. There's a spell that'll send a person through hell briefly.
This reflavored to the Mariana Trench.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we don't do Rogue, Abyssal Trench Sorcerer,
Mhm.
Alright.
and then we just need a name for fighter subclass.
Would be. Because the thing is, the fighter subclasses don't tend to follow a scheme. It's just
They
it's usually just a kind of title. I don't think like a captain subclass would be fitting or necessary.
I was thinking of Captain, but then I was like, meh.
Because a lot of fighter subclasses just they often are just titles, like Battlemaster, Samurai, Gunslinger. Their titles
Right.
are usually added onto a person's name. So it makes it a bit more difficult to figure out how exactly to name a sea-themed version of a fighter subclass.
We can just go with Captain for now.
Yeah, Captain as a placeholder.
Alright.
Placeholder for right now until we can either A, think of a better name, or just keep it. Ooh, there.
But yes, I'm also not going to be just doing subclasses. I'm gonna homebrew a bunch of spells, weapons, armors, trinkets, and items as well.
Ooh, going the full 9 yards, I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. This is going to be a full supplemental material.
Fuck yeah. Warlock Engineer suggested Abyssal Lord.
For
The fighter subclass, I think.
hmm.
I mean, doesn't sound half bad.
Maybe.
We'll put that in the maybe list. We're still figuring out details. And you probably have an idea already of what you want the subclass to do.
I have some general ideas of what the subclasses are gonna do. It's just breaking them down and getting to like the nitty gritty specifics, so that they're not one overpowered, two underpowered,
Or
and three they
three,
make sense.
yeah, or three just feel boring. Because that's something you never want to do when you're making like a custom thing like that. You don't want to make it feel boring.
Hmm.
Abyssal Captain slash Admiral sounds cool.
Ooh, Admiral would be nice.
Yeah, then that fits the whole theme of fighter subclasses just being titles of some kind.
Can definitely work with Admiral.
Could. I mean, sounds like it'd be working a lot with command abilities.
Which some subclasses of fighter already does.
So, pretty fitting already. That's... Let's see. Yeah. Gonna head down to that relic transmuter. See if I can fix this guy.
One second, I'll be back.
Alright. We go with Admiral.
I think we're gonna go with Admiral for now. PB, start writing these names down who are given ideas so we can give them credit.
It's just one guy called Warlock Engineer.
Alright, well.
If you go with
Credit
Admiral,
given where credit is due.
yeah, if you go Warlock Admiral, Charisma slash Wisdom instead of its spellcasting.
Oh, Admiral for Warlock?
I think he did suggest Admiral for Fighter. I think he's
Okay.
suggesting if there's like any magical ability that the subclass has,
Gotcha. Okay,
go for
yeah,
Wisdom slash Charisma because that would make a lot more sense for an Admiral type thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because of course an Admiral is going to be charismatic. They have to lead the troops. I do imagine you're already writing all this down, right? Right, Soul? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got my Google Doc open and
Yeah, that's how their name was spelled, by the way.
okay.
So congratulations, Warlock Engineer. You're gonna be You're gonna be credited for supplemental material that my friend here is writing. Ooh, cave. Ooh, deep spoopy cave. It's a good thing I'm armed with my 403 rifle. source of these things. Oop. All that. Thank you. Okay, Fanny. Wow, you've been busy. Lesser hollow metal. Ooh, that sounds special. What was the grand idea behind this homebrew, anyways? Oh, the main inspiration was this artist who likes to draw witches that viewers request, and there was a shark witch, which my friend Slaya really liked, and so it started as a thing of homebrewing a shark-themed subclass for a wizard. And then everyone kind of realized, oh shit.
It got out of hand very fast.
Yeah, we kind of realized, huh. The one shot we did last week was kind of would be the perfect next campaign after we're done with the current one.
It'd also be a good playtest.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Good playtest for us to work everything out and workshop everything. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Good playtest for us. It already has Fathomless. Oh, I think we decided maybe I could come up with a few more ideas. I don't know what the themes are. Glasses are missing any ideas. I think we had an idea for Warlock being packed at the Leviathan.
Yeah.
Let's go over the names we came up with. Artificer has Cannoneer.
Cannoneer Artificer. Path of the Typhoon Barbarian. College of Sales Bard.
Yep.
Tidal Domain Cleric.
Yeah.
Circle of the Sea Druid.
Whaler Ranger.
Yep. Admiral Fighter. Way of the Waters Flow Monk. Oath of the Fathomless Paladin. Abyssal Trench Sorcerer. Pact of the Leviathan Warlock. And then Hordata Wizard, as well as a Torrent Wizard.
Both being references to phylums of shark.
Well, Hordata is the phylum for shark. Torrent is going to be a Blade Singer-esque subclass.
Okay. So what are we missing for that then?
Just Rogue, but we're gonna skip Rogue.
Yeah. We're gonna skip Rogue primarily because Rogue already has the Oh, do we have Bard? Oh, Bard is the College of Open Sail.
College of Sales, yeah.
But yeah, because primarily the reason why we're not doing Rogue is because it already has Swashbuckler, which is already a really fitting one.
I know what to do for the barbarian's rage.
Oh.
Force damage.
Ooh. I don't know why my brain kind of went.
I was thinking lightning or thunder. I might go with like the
My
Storm
brain
Herald
kind
route and
of
give a
was
couple
thinking
options.
of like Storm Herald Barbarian as like an inspiration.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now, and I was like, okay, I could do thunder damage, and then I was like, what if I use like the winds of a typhoon or a hurricane as like a theme?
Let's see here. Ranger being explorer themed, wouldn't Voyager make more sense for a subclass?
That could work, yeah.
Yeah, Whaler is definitely a good idea for the more like Rangers being like the kind of wardens of nature aspect, but Voyager also makes a lot of sense as well because of well, Rangers are also seen
Yeah.
as like explorers, so both are good ideas.
Solid ideas.
Yeah. But right now, everything's in the early stages. Mm. More essence.
Okay. PB, what do you think of this? So for at third level, when a barbarian takes the path of the typhoon,
Mm-hmm.
the similar to the Storm Herald, you get three options, right? Um, it'll be winds um, that I think will do force damage and knockback.
All right.
Thunder damage that will also cause like a stunned or like a blinded effect.
Right.
And I'm gonna take Tundra, but instead of granting temporary hit points, it'll do cold damage and reduce speed to 0.
Ooh. Also, they just made a Warlock Engineer made a suggestion of Call of the College of the Sirens Bard.
Oh?
They said it was a joke, but that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
No, that actually I like that.
Plays a bit into the whole thing of bit of the horny bard thing, but that's still a very cool idea. Sound.
But it definitely also plays into the bard's like character shtick of being like the musician and the singer.
That too. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good one. Ow. Sirens say about horniness. No, they sing about what you want most. Yeah, sirens sing about what you must most desire. Yeah.
And I know what I'm gonna call the feature for third level Path of the Typhoon.
Oh.
Cat 3. aura,
Cat.
like category,
Oh god, yeah.
because hurricanes and typhoons are categorized by numbers, and we call them a Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3.
Yeah, that's great. Sarah's are most often horny after long months of a journey. Understandable. Ooh, wood. Hey Fanny, can you take this stuff? Thank you. I'm taking it, man. Okay. Alright, what's this room? Also, when I heard Cat 3, I don't know why, I was just imagining it being the way that was named. I just imagined the smug cat emote followed by a 3. If that makes any sense. Wait, what was Paladin?
Paladin is Oath of the Fathomless,
Yeah, Oath of the Fathomless.
and I'm thinking of going similar to Oathbreaker, in which giving it some like warlock elements.
Also, the thing with the setting, this particular setting, is that Paladin was already has one themed after the seas, as far as I remember. Yeah, but we're making our own. We know. In fact, for the one shot that we did, we actually used it.
Yeah, Oath of the Open Seas.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually the one shot actually is up on my stream, up on my the VODs, and it's actually going to my YouTube channel, which is something you can go search up, which is just PB Slime. And yeah, that is where the VOD is being uploaded right now. How do I get up there? The one shot turned out to be a bit of a mess, but hey, it led to us fully bringing the campaign to become a full campaign because it
Eventually.
just felt fitting. Yeah, eventually a full campaign. Right now, it's just that one
It'll
shot
be
that we did.
It'll be like a one-off or like a break from the main campaign sort of thing, I think.
Probably, but still, you wanted to see more of the world, and I love our characters. I still find it funny that your character just doesn't trust mine at all.
My character never left his home island until he was just like, you know what, I'm tired of being an outcast. I'm gonna steal their holy relic, and I'm gonna leave. So pretty much lizard folk and the every so often chance of seeing a passerby ship
Cat
with
paw or the peanut jar? PB? Wait, what do you mean by cat paw or peanut jar? The profile pic. Oh, it's the peanut jar. It's the jar one. Makes a bit more sense when you learn what you know about the story. Okay, look. I was not the one who came up with the name, it was my mom. Long story short, I used to eat a lot of peanut butter when I would play video games. That was just something I did. I'd have a jar of peanut butter right next to my desk, and I would just eat it whenever I was playing Minecraft. And yeah, that's how the whole thing came to be of me being the PB Slime. I've had this YouTube channel for, God, 7 years at this point? Same with ketchup, so I don't blame you. Well, that surely has one hell of a story behind it. Alright, so I'm gonna head to the realm trans. Honestly, I should head back to base. I mean, there's a lot you can do with some of these ideas that we've been coming up with. It's only a handful of this stuff done. Right, right. I keep forgetting. Stuff doesn't refine unless you. Right, stuff isn't working if you're not in the same realm as it. It's, well, infuriating. Okay. No, the roof is done at least. So that's something. Why won't the stump leave? No, that was my fault. Okay, so more walls. Everything is red. Time to build some walls. So, buildings, tutor. And upper floor. Let's unlock some railing. let's try out some of this new wood we got. Okay, well, that's busy. I need to figure out how to build roof on this bitch. Screw up mobile game building timer lengths. That crafting time looks painfully long. Especially if you need to be there to make it work, to either AFK or do busy work at your base for that long. Yeah. The thing is, like, if you're making, like, a few things, you barely notice the time. But, like, over here, like, I still got half an hour on this stuff. Also, there's, like, this random stump that I can't get rid of, and it's annoying me. But, the game isn't perfect. The game isn't perfect, but it's still pretty nice. And I just gotta put a roof on this bitch. Part of me while I figure out how to do that. This game doesn't have a build camera. Even though it could really make good use of one. Definitely worth the progress. Yeah, definitely. Like, this is an early access game, and I honestly don't blame it for some things being kind of iffy. Ooh. So, how is the soul?
It's going. Slowly working through Barbarian. I'm already about like halfway through though.
Nice.
Some of these classes are definitely going to be a lot easier than others. Like Barbarian's pretty easy.
Hello, Dragon
Barbarian's
God
pretty
Dice.
easy. Artificer was also pretty easy, all things considered.
Honestly, it's not hard to make a pirate-themed Artificer class.
Give it a gun, make the gun upgradable.
Basically. Behold, how to build an Artificer 101. Hello, Urban Dragon. I haven't seen you in one of my streams in a long time. How you been? I've been neck deep in Starfinder 2nd Edition playtest. Woo! That sounds fun. I have been doing various things. More Eldritch Cannon focused artillerist? Kinda. They're more based around working around cannons and broadsides. Like, they're definitely a thing of they work with the ship heavily. Like 90%, 95% of my issues with Starfinder First Edition are fixed. The Pathfinder Second Edition action economy just works better. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Earth, wind, fire, and air. Maturas plus that homebrew Caravaner subclass then? Not exactly. So you'd be better at explaining this than me.
What's up?
The subclass for the artillery subclass you came up with.
Oh yeah, Cannoneer. Basically, it's designed to be both effective on and off a ship. Off a ship more so early on until like 9th level. But similar to the arterialists and the eldritch cannons, they get instead a hand cannon, which basically takes a broadside cannon or like a naval cannon and shrinks it down to the size of a handheld weapon. That upgrades in damage over time as you reach certain levels. And that will use intelligence as the attack and damage bonus rather than dex or strength. So it really plays into the artificer's use of intelligence as a primary stat. They also get extra attack at 5th level, which is nice for them because a lot of subclasses don't get it.
Fabula Ultima Tinker class, which weaponizes their item point system. A really nice way to handle tech-based classes. Ooh, that sounds really cool for Starfinder. Sorry, there's like two conversations going on. Sorry,
No, it's
Soul.
okay. And then the big focus for the cannoneer is at 9th level they get the ability broadside barrage, which can be used both on and off of a naval ship. For a ship, if you're on a ship, you can use your action to call for a broadside barrage, firing every cannon on one side of the ship at once, dealing 2d10 bludgeoning for each cannon that is fired. The only stipulation to that is like you can't use that again on your next turn, as the cannons have to be reloaded. If you're on land, or if you're choosing to do that with your character, you can use your action to fire a volley of shots with your hand cannon. When you take this action, you may sacrifice a number of hit die equal to or less than half your total to add 1 damage die to the attack per hit die used, or you may target a number of additional creatures equal to the number of hit die used.
Yeah.
So basically, it allows an option for players to use hit die outside of a short rest, because outside of a short rest, there's no use for hit die anywhere, except for
Uh,
the very obscure optional self-healing rule in the DMG. And then at 15th level, the Cannoneer Artificer is able to ignore the reload property of the broadside barrage attack. So then they would be able to do it turn after turn.
hit point usage. Hit die usage sounds interesting, but feels a bit out of place considering the following. Considering just using proficiency bonus. This is the hit point thing isn't as a thing that Slaya likes to use every now and then for this type of stuff. I mean, my current character in the game that they're running, part of one of the things they do, my character does, is they can spend uh, hit die in order to use some extra powerful attacks. Alright, let's see. How the fuck do I make shingles?
The idea of using hit die for things is basically taking a generally underused resource in 5e and giving it extra optional uses.
Yeah. How the fuck do I craft shingles? So long as it's not an exclusive feature. Makes sense that the other subclasses also get to use hit die differently.
Yeah. I'll be figuring out a way to implement the hit die usage into all of these subclasses.
Yeah, I think he's just worried about the whole. It's just an exclusive thing to one class, and it feels really out of place out the whole supplement.
Okay, yeah, I get that. No, it's not going to be a one class, one trick pony thing.
Sorry if I multi-system drift while I'm talking about game mechanics. I have a couple of them bubbling in my head right now. Oh no! Don't worry, don't worry, Urban Dragon. Right now we're kind of just babbling on and working out stuff for basically a homemade supplement material stuff. So babble on, throw ideas at the wall. We'll see what sticks. Kind of what we're doing right now. We just babble. I'm building a house, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Arthur, you don't build a barn. Yeah, I'm just a bit feeling off after yesterday's D&D was cancelled. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Warlock. Right now, I'm on predominantly focusing on Pathfinder Second Edition, Pathfinder, and Starfinder Second Edition. They're about to drop the War of the Immortal supplement, which will have 2 classes, as well as Pathfinder Second Edition Mythic rules. I'm looking forward. I'm kind of excited about that. Also, post remastered Second Edition options have really shaken up a couple of my playgroups. And waiting for the new Black Crusade game to start, and half of my party still refuses to finish a character. Oh god. I'm I'm planning on running a Rogue Trader game, and I have a lot of stuff already figured out. Thing is that
Thoughts,
Rogue Trader.
opinions.
Oh,
Sorry, not to divert. Um,
You're fine.
Flash Aura. When this effect is activated, choose one creature in your aura. The creature must make a Constitution saving throw or be stunned. Do we think that it would be better to say stunned until the end of your next turn, or stunned for 1 round, or until the end of their next turn?
Wait, Warlock Engineer. Wait a moment. Wait, well, you're in Texas Black Crusade game. I wasn't expecting a random person to mention Calypso. Took you long enough. Okay, sorry, You're not. It's not Warlock Engineer. It's Warlock, as in the Skaven. God damn it! God damn it, move! I'm sorry. I am a forgetful bitch. Angry moth voices. Okay, look, I'm sorry. You know I'm a forgetful bitch, okay? Alright, anyway. Like you were saying, so I apologize.
So I'm thinking, since I'm going for force, thunder, and cold damage, the thunder is going to be a stunning effect for the Path of the Typhoon Barbarian. Would it be better to say that the target on a failed Constitution saving throw is stunned until the end of your next turn for a number of rounds, or until the end of their next turn?
Hmm.
because that sort of verbiage does definitely carry weight when it comes to effects like stun.
Ah, okay. The person who is Warlock Engineer is kind of gonna put the stream in the background for a bit. Be careful, multiple round stuns can be bad in 5th edition because of the way it handles action economy. Usually the best way
Right.
to handle it is the beginning of your next round.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I have written here right now. I just wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad idea to, like, try and experiment with stuff like that, but, yeah, it tends to be very weird for the action economy if we do multi-round stuns. It's just some random stuff when it comes to the action economy is already pretty weird in D&D as is. Like, you agree on that, Soul, right?
Yeah, action economy can be kind of odd at times.
I mean, I know you had a problem with Lancer's action economy.
I, I'm just not a big fan of how Lancer plays. It's a really neat concept. I just wish there was more things you could do outside of the mech.
Yeah,
And
no.
it's just like not it's just not written in there
I
what
tried
you
to
can do
come up with some
outside of
fun stuff, but
yeah.
I mean, there is rules for pilot combat, but they're pretty bare bones. And it's kind of like a maze equation. It's really high level spells can lock someone down for an extended period of time, but it's not permanent, and there's are ways of getting out of it. If you have a multi round stun that just sits there, well, that's a bit overpowered, especially at lower levels. Yeah. And also to go with what you were talking about, Soul, with Lancer, is there is some like extra stuff for pilot combat. It's just that you have to divert some of your points from other skills in order to get some skills that would really help out in like pilot fighting mech. And there's a few of them, and they're really cool. But because of just the fact that mainly affects pilot and most of combat's going to be in mech, and like, why would you get out of your safe mecha and be out in your squishy body? Unless you're a complete madman and want to constantly be cloned. Even though it's not explicitly laid out in fifth edition does have some benchmarks for how powerful should spells and abilities be based off existing spells. So find a spell close to the level you're writing an ability, and make sure that when you're creating it, it's more powerful than what make sure that what you're creating is more powerful than that. Pathfinder does the same thing, but in second edition, there clearly spells out of blah blah. It's not more powerful. Sorry, than that. Clearly spells out of exception for levels saves and stuff, which is something I wish more companies would do. Dear Lord, there's a lot of text here. I'll be right back in to use the bathroom.
All right.
Oh, Deathman came on. Careful, Chi. Yeah, don't worry, man. You're fine. Okay, I'm back.
All right. How do we feel about giving barbarians access to the control weather spell at 10th level?
Hmm.
It would fit the path of the typhoon.
It would. And given that we already are taking fairly high inspiration from Path of the Storm Herald, would fit a bit more. I don't see why not, honestly.
I mean, barbarians don't typically get spells to cast,
No, they don't.
but I mean, this one doesn't really have like a spell casting ability.
We could just reflavor it as
And
a
if I,
class feature.
yeah, if we limit it to like once per day or a long rest,
Once per long rest seems fitting for a technical ability.
because control weather is an 8th level spell, but outside of controlling the weather, it doesn't really do anything.
I mean, hell, it could really. I mean, yeah, no, it makes sense that a barbarian could probably figure out a way to kind of like call upon certain types of weather. Meow, meow, meow. Gee, are you being a little goober? Beer. Bar is so angry. So angry, and the side hides behind the clouds. The barbarian is so angry that the sun needs to hide behind the clouds. Cheat, we've been over this. You cannot have the human nummies. I don't care how good they smell, you can't have the numbs. You cannot have the human. And she just jumps out of my arm. I mean, Barbarian already has I'm too angry to die. Gee! Don't knock over my cookie. This is special peanut butter cookies. I understand you're a cat and you like to disrespect your surroundings, but please. Yeah. No, I'm not giving her the cookies. I am not giving a cat cookies, okay? But I know she keeps trying to steal my food. I give her meat. Like, I do give her, like, chicken and pork. Like, as treats. But, like, only the evil slave would refuse their master the baked goodies. Okay, for one, I am her dad, and for two, I don't want her to get sick. I don't have a job right now. So I don't want her to get sick and me ending up having to get like several $100 fucking like bill. You're a their servant at best. I mean, they're more my familiar right now. But yeah. My mom likes to call her my familiar, which is adorable. Oh, that needs been building up all day. Ow. Ah, yeah. Schniffles.
That's pretty convincing. Garnet?
Yeah. Sorry, I actually had something on the other screen. Oh, have I? Oh, Soul.
Yes.
Have I gotten? I haven't gotten a chance to tell anyone, but so yesterday my sister asked me to help her with her boyfriend's PC because they had moved the setup and for some reason one of the monitors wasn't working. First off, the power button was on the top part of the monitor's controls, which is weird. The second thing was that my sister had plugged the monitor into the port to the motherboard, not the CPU or the graphics card.
Uh-huh.
And since the graphics card always takes priority over those things, it wasn't working because it wasn't receiving signal. It took me about an hour to realize what was wrong. I just thought it was funny and something funny to share. What did I need? Good shingles, right? I really need to organize all this inventory. Alright, first off, let's get a crafting room sorted. Okay, so let's start with the cooking related.
Hello.
things. Hello, how is?
I've returned. What class are we at now?
I'm almost finished up with Barbarian.
Yes.
So what do we got? Hello?
Soul?
Hold on.
So I'm a bit focused on a few other things right now. Soul has a better idea of what's going on.
And boom. I'm working on depths for level 6 right now. And I'm thinking at level 10, the Path of the Typhoon Barbarian gains access to the Control Weather spell once per long rest.
Okay. 1 second. First off, there is no difference between thunder and force damage. So, yeah.
But some things can have resistance to thunder damage.
Anything that says thunder, I've added to force because there is no difference between the two.
Okay. For your campaign, yes. But if this is going to be used as a supplemental material for anyone to use,
Okay, fine. I'm just saying, like, thunder damage is literally just the force of the shockwave, which is all forces. It's all just shockwave.
yes.
It's all just shockwave.
Naturally speaking, yes, they're effectively the same thing.
Oh no, I got Warm Optimus Prime.
But like a bear totem barbarian has resistance to almost everything except psychic and force.
Are you taking any inspirations from the thing I had shown you? Because I really think they do something really nice with how they set it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at Path of the Cataclysm.
What I was told when I was first shown it was basically that barbarian subclasses are kind of lackluster, and you really ever notice they're there. And this kind of makes it feel like, yeah, this is really what the whole class is about.
Okay, so the top rack is gonna work there. Ooh, tea kettle. Tea set. Is it gonna affect cooking? No, okay. Mining cradle, no. Okay, now the PB just needs to find a fastener. Whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, here. I'll screen share for you guys too, because then you can see that I'm writing it in fancy script.
Fancy.
I'm using Corsiva.
Oh, fancy pants, Mitch McGee over here. I probably shouldn't watch that while I'm streaming. It's probably gonna take way too much of my surface.
No, you're good.
Let's see here. So I want to show you what I'm building, because I know you'll love it. But again, I don't want to spoil you, like you said.
Oh, did you do the wizard one?
Not yet. I'm basically working down the list and wizards at the bottom.
Okay.
It's alphabetical order by class.
Well, there is one that comes after wizard.
And
No?
technically, it's artificer. Yes.
No, I was talking about xylophonist. The bard's rejected beta version.
I find it concerning that I need to mix gunpowder with ink in order to make. I need to mix gunpowder and water to make vibrant ink. That is mildly concerning. Okay, finally the flooring is done. Damn it, I need more shafts. Oh, do I craft shafts again? Thank you, Warlock Engineer. Okay, so... Is it here? No. Here? No. Which do I craft shafts? Was it the simple one? Yep, there we go. You're the one needing more shafts. True, true. Okay. That's crafting. Game. Alright, so... Let's work on stone next. Click on clothes production area first. Fanny, can you please move? Thank you, Vanny. Alright. Now I have a lot of clothes recipes I need to remember to craft later. I'm gonna need some more poles. Oh, am I out of normal lumber? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm refining some right now. I don't know why, but my recommendations for a few different for YouTube and TikTok have been filled with a lot of Tales of Ragnarok fan stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who, but I don't remember which god it was, but somebody decided to pit Teddy Roosevelt against them. Which, I mean, is Teddy Roosevelt. Which god could win against Teddy?
I don't know.
So many morning wood getting collected. God damn it, move. You may have been a nerd like cultist, but you behave like a Slaneshi one. What's up with Tex? Oh, Tex is currently going through college. So, honestly, I can't tell his mental state half the time, and I'm too scared to ask. I mean, he's currently running a Curse of Strahd game, which has been interesting thus far. Timber! But yeah, you know Tex move. As you can imagine, his DMing is interesting. He is going to college. His mental health would generally improve with a warpstone addiction. What you're saying that like he isn't already addicted to the stuff? As we all very well know, Tex is actually just a Skaven in real life. He's a Skaven actually going to Texas University. He is the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Yes, of course. I'm just talking to my, one of the viewers. I can stop making bricks right now. Wooden sun parasol would also be on my list be on priority list in my survival situation. The thing is, it isn't just a parasol. It's also you can also Mary Poppins your ass around if you wanted. Like, hold on. Let me just I'm I don't remember any songs from Mary Poppins. At least none that are fitting for the situation of me flying around. Discount Elytra. Honestly, yeah, it does feel like that. Okay, so I need to make a blade. Let's see here. Make a buckle. I need to make a bunch of fasteners. You know, that works. But the crafting bench can go right there. Damn, I need more poles. Wait a moment.
Okay. I believe that I have finished Barbarian.
Oh. Alright, let's
I
hear it.
mean, technically, the depths of the ocean are above freezing. And the coldest it ever gets is about 34 degrees, which is still very cold.
Let him live out his fantasy. Alright, I'm gonna make dough. How the fuck do I make dough?
I like it.
But yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Cool. I think I'm gonna leave that here for now. I've been working on this for like 3 hours now.
Understandable.
Fair.
I got 2 classes done, which for 3 hours, that's a good bit.
Uh-huh.
I will work on this some more later.
I will await my shock witch. One thing, is nothing shocky about this, and the barbarian should have something shocky.
Well, figure something out.
Yeah. It
Oh,
doesn't
I
need
also
to be
need to
just-
do
just-
a hit die effect as well.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm not done with Barbarian.
Oh, Slaya.
Alright, well.
Yeah.
I'll catch y'all later.
I want to show you the
See you,
house I'm
Sol.
building, but you said you don't want any spoilers.
Yeah.
The house looks so cool. Yeah.
Okay, don't show me like all of it. Just show me like a few good views.
Sure. I'll just show you the aerial view. There we go. Behold, it's still being built.
Is the red bit's the bit not yet built?
Yeah. Basically, there's kind of a blueprint mode you can do,
Okay.
where you can figure
yeah, I
out how
like-
you want to build everything before it's finished.
Nice lever action rifle.
Oh no, this is not lever action. This is bolt action.
Okay, what's the difference?
I
There's a
looked
lever.
at bolt action is okay. This is actually a single shot. This is a single shot bolt action rifle, which is very different from internal magazines or even spring loaded magazine bolt shot rifles. Basically, instead of cocking a lever, or instead of using a lever or having a spring loaded mechanism or something like that, with the addition of blowback operation force to eject the round, what you do is you load in a round manually, you close the bolt, lock it, fire, then you pull up on that lever on the side. You see that lever right there?
Okay. I think I realized the thing. I assumed that by it having that lever on the side, that meant it was lever action, but you're saying that that's bolt action.
No,
That
that
lever on
is
the
the
side.
bolt. Hold on, I'll demonstrate. You saw that, right?
Okay, so that handle means it's bolt action, not lever action. I assume
Yeah.
that's what
The lever
that lever was.
lever action refers to specifically around the grip / stock.
Oh.
There is usually, for a lever action, there is a kind of a ring. There's usually a piece of metal, where you will kind of tuck your hand into. That when you fire a shot, so you pull the trigger, you move your hand forward, triggering the lever, which you.
Oh, the switch, the big handle switch.
Yes, that is a lever action.
Okay, so I had always assumed that the bolt fail was lever action, and that what is apparently lever action was switch action.
Yeah, no. Okay, so so this is a lever action rifle. Like I said, your hand goes into that metal part, like your fingers. Like
Okay,
your
yeah, no, see,
middle.
I had assumed that, I had always thought this was called switch.
No, this is a lever because it works like a lever. Because of how the internal mechanisms work, it acts like more like a lever than a switch.
No, I get it. I just had the terminology wrong my whole life, that's all.
But yeah, with the bolt action, the bolt keeps the bullet in place and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And because this is a more older Victorian model, essentially operates kind of like how this one looks, where you have the bolt in a kind of down position to lock it in place, so you can fire. Then you raise that thing on the side up, pull it back, and it reveals the chamber and lets you ejects the round, which allows you to manually load in a new round and bada bing bada boom.
Okay.
Sorry, mate. I might not own guns, but I have gun autism.
It's okay. We just have enough different autisms to cover the basis.
Yes, of course. But I can make a lever action. I just don't have the resources to do so yet. I'm kind of working on that. I'm building the house first, then I'm gonna work on making myself a lever action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's turn off the porch right now. Okay. Got that, got that. I need more poles. Okay, get poles worked on. Yeah, for the roof, I'm waiting on shingles right now, which is taking forever. But hey, it's slowly being done. I do like the blueprint mode. Like, the blueprint thing is by default, so it makes making everything a lot easier. Like,
That sounds useful.
like, say you're working on, say like you're doing what I'm doing, you're building a house, and, oh no, you actually used the wrong thing here. Like, you used, like, the wrong roofing or whatever. Oh no, I've used the wrong thing. Whatever will I do? But because it's a blueprint, you can immediately just backtrack, delete that part of the blueprint, and then get back to whatever you're doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Power World, where you have to basically dismantle multiple layers to put the piano in and then rebuild everything, and then realize you wanted a carpet under that.
Oh yeah, no, you don't have to deal with that shit here. Yeah, trust
I was
me.
looking forward to the day when Power World would update and basically overhaul its building system. I hope they get the chance.
Oh yeah, no, same. Also, you can't. Also, you have to make sure you designate chests for building use. So say you just have a chest full. So what I'm planning on doing is just have a chest full of basic building materials, which will be tied to the building system. Well, I also have a chest for I have chests for more valuable materials, which I'm going to use for crafting weapons and such.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the PB's mini kitchen is done.
Kitchenette.
It's literally a campfire in the corner.
Sounds adorable.
It is. Okay, well, that cooks. How are these things going? Alright, just made. Alright. Forge. Let's get to some melting some of this stuff. Ooh, I had some iron? Where the fuck did I get iron? Huh. I guess I just had some iron on me and didn't know it.
Uh-huh.
That is strange.
Most iron. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Most iron. Uh,
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. How the fuck do I make something uncommon? What the fuck? Okay, apparently the sickle is just a boomerang.
Lol.
That's, scary as hell.
So Mr. P even having fun?
Oh, I am. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this challenge I saw.
What's the challenge?
The challenge is to have uncommon tools. Uh, uncommon variants of all the tools.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to figure out how I make them uncommon. 'Cause I know that there should be like an upgrade bench or something, but I don't see it anymore. I understand things probably change between updates, but like, seems weird that they removed that.
Or did they just make it? Or did they just make it in a really unintuitive place?
I mean, maybe they did rework how you gain buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Looks great.
I'm looking up a video to try and help me here. Blah, blah, blah.
So they're gonna hit as hard as possible, which makes
Okay, so I found out that the bench I was thinking about only unlocks when you reach a certain point in the story. Hmm.
Huh.
Shit. Well, I mean, well, it's something you don't have to worry about right now, but still kind of weird. See, in the game, did say one of your workbenches was not under a roof, and applies some penalty for it. Well, yeah, well, thing is, I can't exactly finish my roof right now. Need more shingles. Cheat! Get out of my garbage can! Nothing in there but paper plates.
Oh, plates? Is your dishwasher broken?
Oh no, we just often use paper plates for various reasons. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Our dishwasher's working fine. It's just we just use paper plates to lower the amount of dishes we have to do.
Okay.
I could throw the fucking. I could throw the sickle like a boomerang. This is great.
Oh.
Yeah, I can throw a sickle like a boomerang and it collects stuff easier.
Oh.
This ain't your grandpa's method of farming.
What I'm hearing is this game loves its long-ranged items.
It loves versatility, it is a better way of saying it. Like, nearly everything with this game has versatility to it, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I will, don't worry. I'll see you later, Moof. Alright. So the walls are finished, now I just need to finish the roof. And that just requires a few more shingles. Yeah, I need more poles. Ugh. You told me. I don't want to know.
That was, Sweet from Atlantis, right?
Yep. One of my favorite characters in that movie. He's just
He
really.
really was just good.
He was just a very fun guy.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to organize all these chests in a moment. That's not gonna be fun. Yeah, I'll figure it all out. It's gonna take me forever. just messaged me. Give me a moment. You still doing some drawing?
Yeah. So I'm not being very responsive. I'm just focusing on this.
No, you're fine. You're fine. There we go. Why is this wall damaged? Huh, weird. Okay, there we go. Now I can start doing some interesting shit. Now to extract oil from meat.
Ooh. Oil?
Oil.
Oil.
Okay, let's get... Okay. But I made a pickaxe set. That not work? Hmm. Ice Bear is suspicious of very affordable prices. Alright,
Oh.
so... Oh no, I'm just just thinking of fucking Ice Bear from the bear show.
I don't think I know this.
I don't remember what it was called, but it was a show about 3 bears living in modern society.
I definitely don't know this.
And there was one bear called who was Ice Bear, who was a polar bear. He constantly talked in the third person.
I see.
I don't know why I just suddenly had like a memory to this show that, in all honesty, I don't remember too much about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I need to look to see what I need to make a lever action rifle. Okay, so I need a barrel, a plate, a handle, and an action. Alright. Start with a barrel. Okay, so I'm gonna need a plate. That's a... Oh no, I'm gonna need a shaft. So I'm gonna need to make a shaft out of bronze, maybe? Hold on. Copper has range damage qualities to it. Wonder if I make it into bronze. Brass has range damage. Yeah, just go with copper. Let's make an etched ingot of copper. Turn that into a plate. Then forge that into a barrel. And then forge this into a shaft. So etch copper into a barrel. Into a shaft, then into a barrel. Alright. Also going to need a handle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I make this over that over here. Yes.
So there's some interesting crafting things at play.
Yeah, the PB is trying to figure out what best ingredients to use to make the best lever action rifle possible.
Oh.
Because you don't want to put melee damage on a ranged weapon. If I use bombardier iron... Okay, use bombardier iron to make fasteners. Going to need a pole. Something that gives me something good. No, health regeneration seems like a decent idea. Okay, so corrupted pole with bombardier fasteners. With a metal plate. Why don't I get a critical damage plate? Which ore has the best crit damage? Let's go with shimmering. So, copper barrel, a shimmering plate, a corrupted wood handle, and a bombardier action. That'll take about 1 minute to craft. And the house is done.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Well, at least the outside of the house is done. I still need to make everything inside. But at least all the crafting is set up inside.
Yay!
Definitely. Ugh. It's a start. It's a start to everything I want to get done. It's just gonna take a while. And my new rifle is done.
Yay! Lots of cheering today.
Ooh. Oh, what ammo does it take? Gotta check. Tin corrupted bombardier Jabberwock. Oh, yeah. Looks like it takes 433 cartridges. Just good. And I don't have any other ammo that I could probably use.
Redo the violence?
You want CPB Cormate Violence?
Always.
Alright. No, let's boot up. Let's close down the portal and let's boot up Sylvan's Cradle. I'd say the Sylvan's Cradle and PB will show off the new rifle. Hold on.
Alright, I will look.
Yeah, the rum is just preparing. Give it a moment.
Whoa.
Yeah, it sometimes just happens. I have been running the game for a long time today, so it might be close to time to turn off the game for a bit. My break is pretty good, but sometimes it does need a bit of a break.
Mhm.
Oh, I came at night. Perfection. Let's see here. Completed. Ooh, Bastille of Might. Don't mind if I do. This will be a perfect way to show off. But yeah, this is a lever action.
Mhm.
I wish that there was like an inspect mode. Hello, spectral moose man thing. You're quite majestic.
You're not gonna shoot the ghost moose?
Actually, can I? Oh, it's immune to damage. Yeah, I can't hurt it. I don't think I can be able to fight this thing yet. It looked cool, though. So this is the Bastille of Might, so... yeah, it usually means arena.
This looks more like a puzzle solving than violence.
Wait, I hear enemies. Aha!
That's weird. Oh,
Hmm?
like those things they're fighting, are they Wendigos?
No, they're not. They're basically like the damned, is I think what they're called in the lore. I'm gonna go.
Oh, you actually break through areas to find loot. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Crimson right now. Look, I'm wearing it for the stats. I don't like how it looks, but I need to wear it. Okay, so...
I'm just not gonna put that on.
I can look up what they're called again in a moment. Let me finish this puzzle. Because all these Fey ruins are just puzzles. It's just you just need to figure out how to figure them out. For this particular one, it's violence. And committing lots of it.
Well, you know what they say, violence solves all your problems.
Of course. So for the breaking down of walls thing, it's specific walls that have like a crack mark in them. Is what you can break down. Any other type of wall and you're kind of shit out of luck. I know there's some. I know I'm missing something. Oh, hello there. Well, that's why I gave Fanny the new weapon. So she can protect my ass. Oh! That was it. Well,
Just Silence.
Violence. Yes. Ooh, ingots. I'm gonna need to make more ammo.
What did you get from being violent?
Oh, essence. Which you use in the
Ah.
progression tree. Which you use to, well, unlock stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's the progression resource.
Yeah. You can also use it to trade for certain things. For resources that you're either A, can't get easily, or B, are just don't want to farm at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You can get some pretty cool stuff. But you need to progress far enough in the story and unlock the right type of essence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that is that. So I'm going to return to base, set some ammo to cook, and I think I'll just call it a day here. Did do a lot today in this game.
You did. I'm going to be doing some more Darkest Dungeons later.
Oh, nice. I need an adult. I am an adult. I need an adult here, adult.
No.
That's the story of my life so far. Oh god, yep, there's the meme I was expecting to see these again.
Hmm?
Bring an orc army of nothing but bases and say that they're purple. Boy, have you ever seen a purple orc? Okay, I'm trying to remember where the fuck that card. Oh, fuck do I craft ammo? Oh, there it is. Alright, crafting 500 rounds of ammunition. But yeah, that feels like a decent place to leave off for today. Hope everyone who has been watching the stream has had a good time. And my friends who I've been hanging out this entire time with, hope they had fun as well. Did you have
Indeed.
some?
I don't have my Shock Wizard yet, but soon.
Soon you may have the Shork Wizard.
Shock Witch, Shock Wizard. Nautical School of Aquatic Witchcrafts, Shockley.
That actually, that's not really fun. Sorry. I should probably craft an improved paraglider as well. This one made of wood has served me well, but I kind of need a better one. Hope everyone's had a good day. That'll be it for today. I'm actually happy I'm trying to stick to the schedule again. Bye bye.